Hopefully it'll say you're live, though.
Oh, we're live.
Hey,
It says
cool.
you're live.
Absolutely. It should pop up over here, too, that we're live.
It should pop up over there.
Awesome.
If you're seeing this.
There it is on your phone. Yep. Awesome. So I'm going to switch back over to the other account.
I'm going to like the video because, you know, why not?
Oh, cool. That's awesome. Now we just got to wait till it's on and watches.
So, like, when I click the like, or should pop up eventually, but we got like. So, yeah, we've got 4 people. So, there's 4 that we got to like. So, yeah, we've got 4 people. So, there's 4 people.
Awesome. Watching. What's up, guys?
If you're watching, comment, let us know.
Yeah, it's unstable. Please wait
yep.
while we try reconnecting.
Oh, there we go. We're back.
Cool. So now we got 2 on here.
We got 2. We got 3 thumbs up, though.
Awesome. That's good.
People are giving a thumbs up.
Cool. So, guys, we're going to do a quick, and I need to start looking at the camera and not you guys. I'm going to start up here looking at the camera. We're going to do kind of give you an update. You guys know this guy here.
Yeah,
This is Sam Angello. He's one of our students. He travels down, you know, a month or 2 months apart, and he takes classes from us. And I kind of want to give you an update of what's coming up in the future for Lake Hickory Scuba, but I wanted to do a little on-screen interview with Sam about why he chose us as a dive shop. So we'll start off with that, and then I'll give some updates, cool. And hopefully that'll get us some more views. Right now we got 2. If you guys can, let us know you're on there. Just say hello.
Also share it. Feel free to share it with your friends. Tell other people to log on. Tell them to watch. Tell them we're live right now.
Yep.
And remember, you know, on Brian's channel, you also can, if you want to make sure that we're going to read your comment, you can always click that super chat button. That way we make sure we read it during the stream. So
yeah, so definitely we've got some likes already. That's pretty cool, guys. That trust me, your likes mean so much to me. It means so much to our company. And don't forget about Sam's channel.
Yep. You guys can find me at Sam Angello on YouTube. I do tech stuff, all kind of cool videos.
He's got some cool cooking videos, him and his mom. If you ain't met his parents, it was really cool. He introduces them on his channel too. That's pretty cool. But Sam, if you will, for the 4 viewers that we got right now.
4 viewers, hey, that's good enough for me. So.
Absolutely. If you would explain to people, because where at in Ohio do you live?
I live in Cleveland.
Cleveland, Ohio.
It's about 8 hours from you.
Right. And we're in Taylorsville, North Carolina. On our site's called Lake Hickory Scuba. It's because we're on Lake Hickory. But we're in Taylorsville, North Carolina. It's about, what, 8 hours
for you? About 8 hour drive.
So explain to people why you travel 8 hours just to take scuba lessons from us.
So it basically starts out when I started scuba. I had a lot of bad experiences with a lot of scuba shops up around my house. You know, didn't feel that I was getting the quality training. Yes, they were meeting standards, but it wasn't, in my mind, you know, to that whole ethical quality training to make you a good scuba diver for life. It was more like, hey, you're qualified to go hang out at a beach and dive 2-3 times in your life and you're done. I wanted a better, more thorough education. So I started calling around, started talking to people, ended up picking up the phone. I called SSI. They told me about Brian, and I happened to be traveling down to North Carolina a lot anyway because my mom has a rare disease called Pompeii that she has to get treated with at Duke, which is about 2.5 hours
from you. 2.5 hours. Which, by the way, if y'all want to know more about that, on his channel, there's a video explaining her disease and all that. So definitely go to his channel and check out that video.
And also shows the Duke hyperbaric chambers, too, which was a pretty cool.
It's pretty cool. Yeah, yes. If y'all want to see what a hyperbaric chamber is, and I keep looking at you guys.
I keep staring at myself. I'm like, look at that guy in the camera.
So, but yeah, if y'all want to see that, he actually did a video of Duke and their hyperbaric chamber. So definitely go and check that out as well.
So like I was saying, so I got told about Brian. I called on here. I talked to his dad. I think I talked to your mom a couple times. Talked to Brian, and they just seemed like a pretty cool fit. Drove down here, checked it out, and it's been history since then. We've been doing a lot of scuba diving classes. We did like I think 6 or 7 specialties now, and now we're starting my dive master, and next will be our AI program. So
the last video y'all saw on Sam, we was doing the Skype session. For his academic part of the Dive Master program. The reason we had to do it through Skype versus doing it in person was just because of scheduling conflicts. Well, so now that he's back down here with his mom, we're able to go through the practical application part of the Dive Master program, or Dive Guide / Dive Master. And so like today we've been doing most of the briefing skills and going over several different briefings. We're going tonight to do all the water work, his watermanship skills. We're going to be doing some of the, I got people texting me saying I'm live. So we're going to be doing all his water work tonight. We're going to be doing briefing and guidance skills tomorrow in one of our local quarries. And this whole entire, from now until Sunday, is going to be most of the practical application part. So that's why he's down here. But Sam, we definitely appreciate your business. We enjoy teaching. You had kind of mentioned about they were following standards, but it wasn't that mom and pop touch. It was more quantity.
It was like a factory, you know,
right?
Get
it was
them
a
out,
factory.
Get them in, get them out, get them in, get them out.
Right. And we've never really believed in that. We believe on that one-on-one approach. When I train a student, guys, basically what I do is I'm going to train you to be a scuba diver. I'm not going to train you to be someone who has a card that says you can go scuba diving. I'm actually going to train you to be a scuba diver. So like I mentioned in a previous video, we mentor our students. It's a one-on-one class. If you notice, we're back here in the office. We're not in the classroom because it is a one-on-one. Now, if I got 2, 3 students, yeah, we're back in the classroom. But this mentorship program is what we believe when it comes to that one-on-one approach. And so we really appreciate Sam, you know, seeking us out, and we thoroughly enjoy teaching him. I mean, guys, he's 8 hours away from me, and he comes to us for scuba lessons. There's a lot of great shops out there. There's several that I'll recommend to you for certain courses, and I don't mind referring you to other shops, but it means so much to me and to us that you chose us and that you travel as far as you do. We've had guys out of the country. I had a guy this summer or earlier in the summer actually fly all the way from Brazil to North Carolina just to take a dry suit class from us. And guys, that means so much to me. I really thoroughly enjoy the love that my students give me, and I love being able to mentor each and every student that I have.
And Brian's knowledge is literally on endless. Trust me. He goes, it goes, it goes, it goes. So when you come here, you're going to get way, 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 way more knowledge and way more information than what you paid for. He has stories and information and different opinions from many different training facilities that he throws all into all the classes.
And I do, guys. I get rambling on. A lot of my videos, y'all don't get to see how many takes it takes to do a certain video. That's why this live.
But it's good because when you leave, you have tons of experience to draw from. So Brian is like a super great source of information in the scuba industry to make sure like you comprehensively understand what you're facing, what you're going through, and the different techniques. Because, you know, when you dive different situations, you're going to run into different problems. So
exactly. So, but guys, another part of this video, I want to talk a little bit about what's coming up. I've got probably 25, 30 videos in production right now. I've got several new gear reviews coming out, which Dive Master class, we're going to be shooting gear review videos, because when you take a Dive Master course, it doesn't really matter the agency, but it's all about briefing, guiding, and being that role model. Well, Sam's main company, what he does for a living, he's in a production company, what is it, Angello Productions?
Angello Productions, yep.
And so he's very big in the photography and videography. So part of his briefing and his guiding is he's going to be leading me as his makeshift student, if you will, on a photography dive, and the photography dive or a videography dive. And what we're going to be doing is we're going to be shooting several of our videos throughout. And of course, he's going to be leading me as the dive master, if you will. So I've got that coming up. We've got several other physics videos coming out, and I believe tomorrow night we're going to be shooting a fin video and a fin efficiency video, which a lot of you guys have been asking for, and it's just, unfortunately, we're so busy. It's hard for me to get some of these videos shot in the waterwork, which thankfully tomorrow night we're going to be getting that shot as well. But I also want to give you an update. I'm going on vacation with my family next week, and on June 14th is when we've actually got it scheduled at 6 p.m. We're going to be holding a live Q&A session for Lake Hickory Scuba. So, guys, this is where if you have a question and you want to answer right in there on June 14th at 6 p.m., also I got good internet connection, I will be doing a live Q&A question for you guys. It's Ask Me Anything. Feel free to ask. Please keep it clean. No negative, negative comments are okay. I'm perfectly okay with that. That doesn't bug me. Guys, I'm a former police officer. There's nothing you can say to me it's going to hurt my feelings. Trust me. But let's try to keep the questions legitimate. If you've got a question about a particular gear manufacturer that I don't sell for, I've not used, I'm going to tell you that up front. But I'll give you my honest opinions on it. A lot of you guys know that the gear that I sell, I believe in, but there's other great gear companies out there too. So I'll give you my honest opinion on that. Question about me as being an instructor, how long I've been doing, ask it, guys. It's a Ask Me Anything video or a live Q&A. Don't be afraid to ask. And if we've only got 1 or 2 viewers, that's fine. Right now, I think we've dropped down to 1 viewer, but that's fine. If and that's probably you on your phone. But
no, it isn't.
You want to log in. A lot of you guys, I asked, when do you want the video? What time? That's the one, of course, we'll be shooting it. And depending on the response we get, we may do more live Q&A videos. I do want to do more of these in the future and kind of show you things pre-editing, or I guess post or pre-production, whatever you want to call, and just kind of show you how we set up things, how we set up training areas, how we do stuff like that. But I need your feedback. I need your response. I need your questions. And once again, that's June 14th, 6 p.m. We will be going live with a Q&A. So if you got a question, that's definitely when we want you to ask. But Sam, I appreciate you being down here. It means so much. For the ones that are just now logging on, like I said, Sam's from Ohio. He comes down once a month, once every 2 months for scuba classes through us. So it means a lot for us for you to come down. But guys, I appreciate you watching this video. It's kind of short. I just want to kind of give you an update of what we're doing, what's to come in the future. And don't forget, June 14th at 6 p.m., we will be doing the live Q&A session. But guys, I appreciate you watching this video. Hit that like button. I've already got several likes here. I've got 2 viewers. I don't say, hey, I don't know who you are, but if you want to log in, say who you are, or just put your name down, I'll call you out on here.
I don't think you can actually comment. I was just trying to comment on our video. I don't think you can comment through the cell phone app.
Oh, no kidding.
There's no way to write a comment through this. I think
so. If you're on your cell phone, according to what Sam just said, you're not going to be able to comment. But if you're on your computer, you're at work or whatnot, hopefully you're. See,
there's no comment section.
There's no place to comment. Okay.
Nope. So I don't think when you're watching through the live video on your cell phone, you can comment. So if they're watching live on this, they might not be able to write.
Okay, so if that's the case, guys, you might want to log on to a computer versus your tablet or your phone.
We're learning this as we go. So we're both YouTubers, but we're still learning.
This is our second live video, but like I said, we wanted to try it out before we just went live on once again, it's June 14th, 6 p.m. for our live Q&A. You may have to be logged onto a computer. Like I said, to
ask questions.
Exactly. But you can watch the video. If you want to, go ahead. Once this video, of course, it's live now on its own, but once we're done today, post comments on this video of what questions. My wife will actually be shooting a video for us. Like I said, I'm going on family vacation, and I'll have her read the questions off, and I'll put your name and all that. There's somebody says, Brazil present. Awesome. What's up? I can't hardly read the screen there. Philip or Felipe Burton. Yeah. Cool, man. What's up? Appreciate you watching for us. But like I said, once this video is done, and we've, of course, it's up now, put what questions you want, and we'll pull them. I'll have my wife actually ask me the questions on air if it's not over here in the chat section, and we'll definitely answer your questions. But if you have trouble on your phone, that's YouTube, guys. I have no control. That's definitely that. Log on your computer, and, of course, you'll be able to answer questions. But, yeah, guys, I just want to give you an update. June 14th, 6 p.m., we'll be going live for a live Q&A. It's an Ask Me Anything. You can ask any question you want. Please keep it non-adult rated, if you will. Keep it PG rated. But any questions you got about me, I'm here to answer that question. I don't know it all, guys. Yes, I've been in this industry for a very long time, but I don't know it all. But hopefully I'll be able to answer your questions. But I really appreciate you watching this video. Sam, I appreciate you coming out as well. Guys, go back and play the video. We got another one from Ontario, Canada. Paul M. Thank you. I appreciate that, man. That means a lot. It really does. Once again, put your comments down below. If you're doing it on your phone versus computer and you can't comment a question, go ahead and put it in this video in the comment section below, and we will write them down, and I will try my best to answer it. I don't know how long it's going to last, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 40 minutes. It just depends where we're going to be at. We're actually going to the Outer Banks of North Carolina, so I don't know what the internet connection is going to be. But whatever comments are on this video, we will definitely answer them. If for some reason we don't have good internet for the computer, we'll bring it up on the phone. I'll do a live Q&A. If I got to drive up north or south to get better internet, I will. But once again, it's June 14th at 6 p.m. is our live Q&A session. And guys, while we're on here, if you got questions, please put them down here now. I'll try to do my best to answer questions. Yeah, 5 viewers, 4 likes. That's awesome, guys. We really appreciate it. I told this to the first crowd. Some of the updates that we got coming, some of the videos got coming. I got some gear reviews coming out. I've got some new Orca Torch lights that we're going to be doing some reviews on. Yep. So actually, they're here behind me. Just so you know, we're going to be doing the Orca Torch D560, and I've also got the Orca Torch D500 Plus, which is a video light. So these we're actually shooting tomorrow morning. The reviews, you may not see them for at least a week. Depends, because like I said, I'm going to be on a vacation for a week. But we also have a fin efficiency video coming up that we're going to be shooting tomorrow. And basically what that is we're going to take several different styles of fins. I'm going to have split fins, jet style fins. I'm going to have some paddle fins. And we're going to be doing several different finning techniques in a pool. And we're going to be counting fin cycles to see how long it takes to get from one end to the next. And we're going to show you different kicking styles, if you will, just to show you which fins work best for that particular finning style. I will tell you this up front. They're all going to be Maria's fins because that's what we sell, but there are going to be different styles. I have a jet fin. I'll have some type of hybrid fin. I'll have the evil split fins. Most of you guys know I don't like split fins, but if that's what you like, we'll be testing them as well just to see what it is. I got a ton of physics videos coming out. I'm going to be doing some gear disassembly and reassemblies for you and just showing you some in the field practices that you can do to fix your gear without having to take it in and get it serviced. That way you of course you want to get it serviced, but you can take it in and get it serviced so that you don't have to end your dive in and there. So I've got those videos coming out as well. And guys, don't forget to go show Sam some love over on his channel as well. It's just what Sam Angello. He's got a lot of neat videos, video stuff. You get your big black magic design. He's got magic videos. His cooking videos, trust me, they're good.
Me and my wife use them. Camera cases stuff too.
Absolutely. So he's got a lot of tech videos like that. So definitely go check him out. Hey, we gained another one. We got 6 out. So that's pretty cool.
We're like YouTube legends now.
Oh yeah, we're legends. 6 viewers, guys. That means, and actually, I'm not joking. This really means a lot. It says, I'm currently enrolling for the Dive Master program. Hey, that's pretty cool because that's exactly what he's taking right now. What is the market for Dive Master where you are and possible prospects for who want to work as a dive there? Okay, and I believe you mean work there.
You just answered this question for me 20 minutes ago.
You did. So let's talk a little bit. This is a great question. Let's talk a little bit about dive mastering. I will give you a little industry secret. In the tropics, so let's say you got a Cosmo, you got a Bonaire, like I'll be very liberal here and say that 95% of dive masters in the tropics are not dive masters. They are paid. They do have perks as far as what they get gear for. They don't pay for this. They don't pay for that. But they're not a salary employee, if you will. Now, our assistant instructors are. But as far as how to work as a dive master in our area, it's just like being a scuba instructor. You got to be able to that business that they need you for. So like my instructors, they specialize in a certain area of teaching that no other instructor in the area can teach. So that's what we look for instructors. As far as dive masters, now we do pay our dive masters when we do salvage work. I've got a current dive master now that he did search and rescue in the Navy. And so he helps me out on one of our public safety teams, and he gets paid for that. I've got another dive master that is, he's actually more qualified than I am when it comes to salvage work. So I have a supervisory role. It is that first step to graduate instructor or the instructor program. So once you made that decision to become a dive master, for whatever reason, whatever your goals are, start thinking about where you want to work and call that area, call local dive shops and just say, hey, what do you make? I'll be honest up front with you and tell you, my dive masters do not get paid to be dive masters for our instructors when we're teaching students. But they do get paid as dive masters to go out and film dives. They do get paid to go out and lead dives or to guide dives. They get paid to go on dive trips as far as leading. If I've got a group of certified divers and I don't need to send an instructor with them on a dive trip, I will pay my dive master to go. I will pay him to stay in the hotel. I'll pay his gas. I'll buy his food while he's there. And that's where the payment for dive master comes. Now, it changes when it gets to the assistant instructor level because we do pay them to actually teach classroom, teach pool work. We pay our instructors to do the evaluation. So in our area, and I hope that answered your question, that's how we pay our dive masters. Let's see.
British Columbia cold water diving. I know.
Hey, yeah, definitely. I'd love to come up there. Each year I go to Plattsburgh, New York, and I do ice diving. So you're not too much further north. I'd love to come up there and do some ice diving with you. And I love cold water diving. I'm a dry suit diver, so that's pretty cool.
I'm by Lake Erie. That's all we have is cold water diving because we're snow most of the year.
Yep. And so let's see. Hey, from Alabama, Dan Booker. I believe you've commented on quite a few of our videos. Thanks for the recommendations on Orca Can Light. They helped out in the river last few dives. Absolutely. I've got another one here. The Orca Torch D620. I believe that's the one I recommended in the video. I just sold this to one of our other customers as well. So it's definitely a great lot. I recommend it to anybody. Orca Torch is a great company. They're easy to deal with. And, you know, they do send us some stuff to review, but I've got several reviews coming out. Like I said, we got the D560 and the D500 Plus, which is a video light, which me and Sam will actually first thing in the morning be shooting a video on these as well. So that's pretty cool. Let's see. So we're up to 7 now. So, but guys, like I said, this was a test video for us. It's our second live video, but I want to give you an update if you're just now logging on. On June 14th at 6 p.m., I will be going live for a live Q&A or ask me anything. Ask me any questions about the industry. If I can answer it, by all means, I'll answer it. I'll be completely truthful with you guys. But if you got questions about me directly, please feel free to ask. It's a great light. I'm swapping back over to light.
Both are blind. You keep doing this to look at the.
Yeah. So guys, we're looking, like I said, I'm just learning this whole live thing now. I'm used to shooting a video, spending a couple hours editing it, spending an hour uploading it, and then doing all that. So live. So we're looking over here at the comments. I'm trying to remember not to look at me and you, but to look at the camera up here for you guys. But yeah, don't forget, June 14th, 6 p.m., I'll be going live. I will be in the Outer Banks of North Carolina with my family, with my wife and 2 little girls. And so we've got it set up for 6 p.m. A lot of you guys had asked about, or I asked you guys to tell me what time would work for best, and kind of the average time was at 6 p.m. Intentions to continue learning even after into assistant. Thank you and love your reviews. They helped me on choosing Mario's Bolt SLS. Hey, I'm like the Bolt. We've sold several of them here recently. They're a great system. They really are. And congratulations going beyond Dive Master today. Everybody that is watching, a little background on Dive Master AI and instructor real quick. This is how I explain stuff to it. Dive Master is kind of the bottom of the totem pole as far as getting started in professional scuba. It's a supervisory role. You learn how to supervise certified divers, you learn how to brief divers, you learn how to guide divers. The assistant instructor program, that's where we teach you the methodology behind how to teach. And of course, the instructor program, that's where we teach you the evaluation process. So if you're getting in scuba, you want to know what each class is, that's exactly what it is. Supervisory skills, teaching skills, evaluation skills. So it's definitely a great way to do. So we are going on 25 minutes. So guys, this is new to me, the whole live thing. I'm used to having a script to read. Yes, we read scripts. We write our own scripts for our videos. We shoot the videos, but I wanted to kind of give you an update. If there's anybody new on here, don't forget that June 4th live Q&A session.
I figured out how to get comments.
Also, how'd you do it?
What?
That's pretty cool.
I typed it. It was a top comment or top chat. So when you just clicked on it,
just click on it?
Yeah, you got to scroll all the way down.
Awesome.
So where see down here it says chat, and then boom.
And then you can comment. So
when you have your phone, you have to come down here to the bottom where it says chat, and then click it, and it pulls it up for you.
So there's the live chat.
Yep. Well, I think they can see that.
Yeah.
Wait, there we go. We can show them. So
awesome.
Come down. Yep. And then,
so guys, that last comment's from Sam. It's the gentleman sitting here. If you're new, Sam's from Ohio, and basically he drives down here just to take scuba lessons from. We have a lot of sea monsters here in our lake. They tend to wear scuba gear and snorkels and tanks and everything else, but we don't bite. That's the good thing. So yeah, there's, I don't know what your definition of a sea monster is. Mine's
like a guppy. So
yours a guppy,
yeah.
a little fish.
Yeah, a little fish.
So yeah, you can scuba dive if you're scared of. You can scuba dive if you're scared of sea monsters. See, normally when I shoot a video, guys, and something like that happens, you don't see it. I reach up and I hit the stop record on the camera, and I retake that about 20 times. And once I got the right take, I edited and put it on there. So
you can scuba dive in swimming pools all the time.
Yeah, sure, absolutely.
No
you
fish,
can dive
no
in a swimming pool.
monsters
There's no, well, I don't know. Have you ever seen one of the big lizards that get in a swimming pool?
Yeah.
So, but yeah, guys, once again, we probably won't go past 30 minutes on this video because I'm kind of getting dry mouth. But don't forget, June 14th at 6 p.m. It's going to be a live Q&A and ask me anything. If you can't tune in then, comment on this video once it's done and over with. We will write that down. We'll write your name down, give you a shout out, and we will answer your questions the best we can. Look, I'll be glad to answer your questions. And it doesn't hurt my feelings, trust me. I like the discussions from diver to diver. Keep on making great videos, and I hope you do many more live. Looks like you're having fun. Paul, we definitely have fun. Trust me, I wouldn't be in this industry if I wasn't having fun. Henry says, keep up the good, I'm assuming good work. Hey, definitely we will. I appreciate y'all being subscribers. I appreciate you watching. If I didn't watch, I wouldn't be able to make videos. So in all seriousness, though, snakes and eels are scary when you see them in the water. Is your perception of these different while diving? Yeah,
they're
probably.
Cool to look at
they are cool to look like. You got to understand, I've been doing this for 30 years. There's not much I've not seen underwater. Although I will say in 30 years, I've never seen a great white. And that is like my ultimate goal in scuba diving at this point, is to do an uncaged great white dive. I know they're there. When I dive in the ocean, I understand they could be 5 feet, 100 feet, a mile away from me. I know that, but I want to see one. My perception, how do I explain this as far as sea monsters go? I don't know what you guys, I've always tried to keep my channel very diving related and nothing else. I'm gonna give you a little bit of background on me. I'm a Christian and I believe in the Bible, and so I don't want to make this a religious channel by no means. I'm not trying to push that on you. So if you're not a believer, by all means against you, let me explain to you why I'm not scared of monsters in the water or fish in the water. I believe what the Bible says in chapter 9, which is about Noah and the ark, and he wrecks the ark, and then God speaks down to Noah and he says, hey, you're in control of every living creature. Use them for companion, use them for food, use them for whatever. That tells me I'm top of the food chain. That's why I'm not scared of animals in the water. Do I get scared of sharks? No, not really, unless I'm spearfishing and they come after me. They're not after me. They're after the fish. So all that being said, once again, this is not a religious channel, guys. This is a diving channel. We've always held the honor of keeping it a diving channel, but that of fishing the ocean. No. So I kind of hope that answers your question. So yeah, I do kind of have a different perspective. I'm gonna let Sam talk to you real quick. I've got a customer that literally just walked in. I want Sam to explain why he drives from Ohio all the way to North Carolina. For our earlier viewers, he's already done that, but for the ones that are signed on now, I'm gonna let him explain why he comes all the way from Ohio just for us.
Because I'm crazy, that's why. So I drive from Ohio to North Carolina to come down here to see Brian and have him teach me scuba diving, because I had a whole bunch of, we'll say, somewhat difficult interactions up in Cleveland with our scuba shops. They were more of a mill type assembly, so it was like, get them in, get them out, get them certified so they could dive 1 or 2 times and then be done with their diving career. Not a lot of people up there wanted to go on and go through the, instructor Brian. And well, actually what I did is I was picking up the phone and trying to find scuba shops. So I ended up calling SSI and they recommended Brian's facility to me. So I called him, talked to his mom and dad, and in Ohio, him being down here in North Carolina, we do a lot of Skype training. So we log on and we do classroom stuff via Skype, which is pretty cool. So that is why I kind of chose down here. Plus, I have to come down here often to North Carolina. My mom has some rare disease that we have to go to Duke University and get treated. So we're down here anyway. And, you shouldn't really be afraid of fish. They're more scared of us than of you. So, all right, he's back. I was running out of things to say. So, I know more about the video cameras. Ask me about cameras and cell phones. I know about that.
So I ain't got a clue what he said, so he could have been lying. Who really knows?
I told him you were great.
Oh, well, yeah, he's definitely lying. So what else we got here? Really enjoy your channel. I plan on getting certified to dive in the future. The only thing is the lakes in my area have poor viz. Long Island sounds like the viz is crap as well. Okay, so all lakes. I don't care where you're at. Most lakes are very, very bad visibility. We have a lake in Tennessee, which is the state just west of us. It's called Lake Fontana. It's absolutely beautiful viz. It's over 50 foot of viz on a bad day. So some lakes do get clear. A lot of mountain lakes get clear. We give you a little advice. You can, listen to things and feel things, and eventually you will get comfortable diving and use those lakes to make you a better diver in those warmer months. Because if you can dive in a bad lake like our nastiest lakes in North Carolina, if you can dive in a lake like ours and feel 100% confident in your abilities as a diver and feel comfortable, just imagine how much better you're going to be when you're in those nice, warm, tropical environments. So yeah, it is an uneasy feeling, but eventually you will adapt to it and use that as a learning experience for other stuff. It's clear. Where's that lake at? Tober? Where's that at, Paul?
Wasn't he from?
Is that so?
I think it was up there. Yeah, right. Yeah.
So yeah,
Ontario. Yeah.
Cool. The closest I've ever been up there diving was, of course, Lake Champlain and Chazy Lake, which is in upstate New York. North Lake Huron, I've actually heard of that one as well. But those lakes up there in the north, they're absolutely gorgeous. They're beautiful. Where we go ice diving, we have 30 to 50 foot viz, which down here would be absolutely phenomenal. To us, good visibility is like 10 foot. That's really good for us here. But we do have some local quarries that are clear, 25, 30, 50 foot. Nothing like the springs down in Florida or the cenotes in Mexico or the ocean or anything like that. But, yeah, use that experience that you gain to make you a better diver in those warm environments. But, guys, we are going on 32 minutes, and I've actually got to get this gentleman over to the pool to do skill work tonight. He's spending the next few days finishing up his Dive Master program. 35 degrees. Hey, we're right there with you. In wintertime, our lake is about 37, so we're right there with you. So most of us have dry suits year round, so it's cool as well. Thanks for the stream, Holy Cats. Absolutely. That's why we're here, guys. Once again, before we close this video out, we're at 33 minutes, 15 seconds. I'm going to stop it at 35. I just wanted to give you an update and say on June 14th at 6 p.m., we will be going live with a Q&A. Feel free to ask me anything. Please keep it PG rated because my daughters will be with me, and one of my daughters can read, and she will be reading these questions to me. So please keep it PG rated as well. If they start getting bad, I'll cut the video short, but don't be afraid to ask. If for some reason you can't join us then, once again, it's June 14th at 6 p.m. All you've got to do is comment on this video what you want to ask me. We will tally those questions up, and I promise you we'll do our best to answer your questions. Guys, I really appreciate you watching this video. We actually got wood. This was a live video, but we're testing it now for the comment section to see what we can ask. You can have chat mods to delete and
I was telling you.
Absolutely. So Sam's kind of walking me through that. Sam's more on the whole video things than what I am. Guys, I shoot a video on an iPhone, I edit it on an editor, and I upload it.
This is his high-end camera.
Actually, this is mine. iPhone 6S Plus. This is currently, and I've got two of them. So when the battery dies on this, I plug the other one and simply shoot videos. That's what I shoot videos for. Underwater guys, y'all seen that as well. But before we hit the 35-minute mark real quick, now I'm going to stop it because I got to get into the pool. Don't forget, we got gear reviews coming out. We've got some physics videos coming out. We've got a fin efficiency video coming out.
Your lights.
Yep, we got lights coming out as well. Guys, if you got any questions, don't be afraid to put it down in the comment section below. But as always, guys, make sure you follow us on Instagram and Twitter. Like us on Facebook. Pin us on Pinterest. Subscribe to us here on YouTube. And as always, guys,
do that right now.
We appreciate your business.